Hey,
We're good. We are back. We had some technical difficulties. Zach, we wanted to go back on the mic thing.
Yes.
I have no idea.
So I don't know how much people have heard, but we're pretty much talking about
whoa,
for the strike and everything about a salary cap and everything. I said that there should be a salary minimum.
Yeah. We can spend a certain
Spend so much money if so say you started this year, you got 3 years to start spending that much money for like the athletic Chicago White Sox. Say that the floor's
I'm
5
just spinning my monkey.
Oh, wait, what? But say you have 3 years to spend that much money, or you have to sell, right? So the athletics, you got to get $500 million in 3 years. It's salary cap to put product on the field, not just pay your bad players that much, but go get somebody, or you sell. And when you sell, or before you sell, MLB will take over. Make sure you're spending that much money, but you as an owner, until you sell, are still spending that money. But MLB's making the contract decisions now to put a competitive team out there.
You want your local professional team to be successful, not just be like, oh, we're just going to do the So,
Seeing me on my phone. Sorry, I'm also trying to put us back out there.
He's trying to porn while doing a live podcast.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
I like it.
He likes Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie Blue. We were going to get into college football. So, I'm going to say this. A&M going to the playoffs. Indiana going to the playoffs. Ohio State going to the playoffs. Everybody after that, I have no clue.
There's some boxes for sure.
So here's my take on the Indiana. First of all, did you all see that catch? Whether you actually watched it live or you watched the replay,
The game.
I think they were talking about the right foot. But if you look, or the left foot, whatever, that first foot, the toe dragged, I think, against the infield. So that would have been a touchdown in the NFL. The only question you have is, did the toe go out of bounds before the second foot drop for the NFL? That would be the only question. But his toe dragged. So there was like, okay, he was in with that toe. If he was in with that second catch, that's a catch in the NFL. And the awareness of that guy, I mean, granted, yes, that was a great throw by the quarterback, but what a play for the receiver. When you needed it the most, that dude just like, I'm getting my feet down. I don't care if I break my legs, because he freaking was times. I mean, the way he could have broke himself in half to make that play.
I watched the play to set up that play.
Indiana showed,
I say
no doubt, going down that field. They went down that field. It's like, why couldn't you do this the whole game? I mean, this is what Penn State should have been tougher than the rest of the game. And they went down like, oh yeah, now we're gonna play football. That one play.
I say one dark horse. You guys can laugh. I think it's the BYU. They lost?
Yes.
Oh, they did. Okay.
It's still a dark horse.
It's still okay, but I just think it's BYU because how yesterday, but I think how hard they.
Remember what we thought first of all coming in that division was like Iowa State and Arizona State. Now it's BYU, Texas Tech.
Okay, it wasn't two heavy hitters going at it.
Colorado.
Fucking lose.
Oh wait, they're not.
And of course, Texas Tech is going to go.
Well, and I'll get back on Indiana. I'm going to give Prince State props. They actually look like they thought we were going to see.
You know why I think that is? The coach is the defensive linebacker coach, right? So he doesn't have to worry about the whole defense. He knows they're going to be where they are. He can put a little bit on that defense because that defense looked great. And then he goes to the offensive coordinator and go, you know the offense, you focus on the offense. Because you don't have to be a head coach. That's why a lot of these interims do great, because you have the offensive guy, you're in control of the offense. A head coach like, let's do a little bit of this. No, you do your offense, I do my defense, and we'll focus on our secret thing. I'm just considered the head coach. And lets it be.
Right. Playing hard. And if this was, both teams on the going down the stretch, obviously Indiana just proved to themselves they went into Oregon, went into Penn State. This team,
Penn State team that we see.
Yes.
What we saw at the beginning of the year, kind of Penn State team.
Yeah.
This is a team that, hey, we're playing because we lost our coach and we're going to play harder.
Yes.
And I don't know if that was just testimony like testimony to Franklin not being a great coach, and these kids giving up on him, or they saw him get fired. We're like, whoa, we need to step up our game because clearly we're better than this.
right?
Whatever that fire can be, let fire him in his butt.
Yeah, and like I said, football games just your thing. BYU, Texas Tech, probably good overall for the Big 12. And if BYU and Texas Tech meet again, that we might see.
And that was.
You guys want to start making some predictions? Because we said Ohio State, we said Indiana, right?
Ole Miss, Georgia.
Did Vandy lose yesterday?
No, they
Who did they play? Auburn.
For the ACC, I think
that is
One team.
that's Georgia Tech. Battle out.
But what about Virginia?
Maybe.
Did Virginia win yesterday?
come back.
No, they won't.
They're gonna come back up there. Architects look like they ain't gonna be a fun.
What
Last Tech is Boston College. Pitt. The last game of the year is going to be a good one. It's versus Georgia.
Okay, we gotta look at their saints.
Team race right now. We can win it. A little bit.
Like someone spring back in there.
Sneezed.
Virginia.
Standings
It's
in
not like
the
it's
ACC.
It was.
The top 4 teams in the ACC is Georgia Tech, Virginia, Pitt, SMU, and Miami.
Miami up another chance. Everybody below that stuff. Based on
Georgia Tech, Virginia or Pitt, or SMU or Duke, right?
No,
For
yeah.
conference, right?
Yes.
Conference. But if I'm looking at it all, I'm looking at it and I'm gonna say Georgia Tech and Virginia are my top 2.
Yes. I do think Georgia Tech can edge them. I think that they're playing the way that Haynes offense. I think
Patrick.
Too bad. It's not gonna make it because they lost to West Virginia. That
There is a race right now. They said that any one of these 6 from Miami make it.
yeah, but they're not gonna win the ACC because I'm sorry, you lost to West Virginia.
Okay. But it wasn't that conference.
But I mean, you can't win against good teams.
We'll do anything in the play. We want to done.
Georgia Tech, maybe, but
Yeah, Oregon.
Pitt plays Notre Dame next week.
like I said, Georgia,
Virginia.
Virginia,
Back in one Notre Dame. Are you sure?
3 games.
Virginia and Duke play each other, so that's gonna eliminate one of them.
Georgia Tech's last 3 games, 29 Boston College.
That's it.
The 7-2 Pitt, and the 8-1 Georgia Bulldogs at the last game of the season.
In all honesty, we should go into the ACC title game because that means that Georgia's back up there.
Miami and Pitt also play each other, so Pitt could be out of it. And then Virginia plays Virginia Tech. I think it's gonna be Virginia or Virginia.
I'm not saying
And I'm gonna
Virginia
say Pitt.
I'm not saying Virginia. They got Duke.
If they beat Duke, they're in.
They got,
Duke.
And the last game is Tech.
yeah, so most of them got a cakewalk.
So if they beat Duke, they eliminate Duke, and they're gonna win.
Talking to the mic.
If they beat Duke, they're gonna be in.
Yes.
That's my theory. I think Georgia Tech or Pitt is fighting for that last spot, but Pitt plays Miami,
Yeah.
and that's gonna decide too. I think.
Right.
I think you're gonna see Georgia Tech in because if they lose to Notre Dame, that's not gonna hurt them.
you also got to look at the conference record. Only 5 teams have a 5-1 record.
Only 5 teams. It's a lot of teams.
Yes,
There's
but Louisville, Miami. Louisville, Miami.
They won't understand.
Did because they got 2 losses.
I didn't know they had 2 losses.
Yeah.
Right, and that's
You didn't know, so you're gonna look that up, okay? You didn't know they had 2 conference losses.
but this is where
Looking at the top 4 teams.
No, I'm saying you didn't know.
No,
You looked it up.
yeah.
I know they had 2 losses. I didn't know, but they also beat Miami.
Yes.
I love being the moderator here, guys. It's lovely. All right, so this is where the come into play.
Yes.
Because we're looking at the top 3 that
Opposite fell flat.
Can I talk about Clemson?
This is going. Davos Swing's getting fired in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, Boston College ain't doing nothing. Who the hell cares?
Boston College is 1-9. All they're talking about the fucking Eagles.
Wait, who said Boston College man?
Boston College is one of them.
Davos Sweeney? Well, they're not winning games. Yeah, they haven't won games since 1999. Maybe who cares?
Now,
College hasn't been relevant since Matt Ryan and Doug fucking
so what I'm saying is Georgia Tech wins their last 2. Georgia, they don't know if they're going to that ACC.
Sweet. I think the last final week of the game before conference championships, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech, Georgia, all them. I don't think most of those games are even going to matter because I think you're going to have your ACC picked up.
Yeah, we're going to get kind of a little bit because you got Georgia.
The Georgia. What happens
For Georgia.
the Georgia Tech is in the top conference wins and losses tied. They didn't play each other. No one lost each other, so there's no tie. What's the tiebreaker? Is it overall record?
Think so, or is it strictly
Last 3 games, 2 of them are pretty good games.
We're talking about Georgia Tech. Our last 3 games are Notre Dame and Georgia, so those 2 losses could matter if you go. Notre Dame and no, that's Pitt.
That's Pitt.
That's Pitt. But Pitt lost to Notre Dame, right? And then that Georgia Tech lost to Georgia. That mattered in overall record for a tiebreaker. The tiebreakers are the same, and they're both say 7-2 or whatever, right? And they have the same amount of losses, same amount of conference losses, some common opponents, but they never played each other. Then it goes, I think, into strength of schedules and stuff.
Georgia has Texas at home. Charlotte. On the upside. Georgia's at Georgia Tech on Friday, 28th. That's Black Friday. And like you're saying, that my brain up a little bit. If you're tied, let's say Georgia might get in. Well, I'm just speculating they're going to be tied. But we got to look ahead. Georgia, they have that cupcake game. And then they have like Alabama. Yes.
Overall record does matter for playoffs.
Yep.
So it does matter, but it doesn't matter for conference, right? Because if you get in the conference, who cares about the playoffs? Because if you win your conference, you're in.
Big wins already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Another big one.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's already.
Even if
If they, but when they be impossible.
I think it has Ryan Day's number.
But all I know is you got Ohio State and Indiana no matter what in the Big Ten championship, and no matter what in the playoffs.
What do you guys say about the Big 12? It is BYU and Texas Tech most likely.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
Utah might get up there.
Yeah, Utah might.
I don't see
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're in the same conference.
They might know what their conference is.
Okay, so
I think they got one loss maybe in the conference.
so the top 3 teams in the Big 12 are Texas Tech, BYU, and Cincinnati. Both of
Okay, so Utah does not have a one loss record in that. They could. I mean, if the other teams just start sucking. I say it's BYU and Texas Tech, but because Texas Tech, but since Texas Tech beat BYU, then Cincinnati loses BYU.
BYU's only lost to Texas Tech.
But then Cincy loses BYU.
No, so they have Cincinnati has BYU coming up on the 22nd,
That game matters.
He
That's who gets it against Texas Tech.
They have Arizona, then TCU.
Who did Texas Tech lose to?
Arizona State before.
So honestly, if Texas Tech wins out, okay, we got 5 minutes to drink roulette.
All right.
So you want to go on your Wisconsin Falcon quick?
Yeah, you got the win, but in one clause that your kicker stopped for the game 24.
I get that.
I don't
got
care.
the win.
I don't care.
They got the win.
Right, they got the win, but at the same time, I understand. Everyone's gonna say, "See, they won. We don't need to fire Luke Fickell. It's not a pretty win. I don't care." Yes, a win's a win, but at the same time, when you look at that game, do you go in conference and go, "Yes, Luke Fickell's still our guy"? When the kicker has the most passing yards,
We pulled up the military school playbook. Who cares?
because Washington showed up, and go, "We don't need to play."
I thought I saw bad.
Literally, that was a definition game for Washington going, "We don't need to really play." And then when they lost, like, maybe we should have played just a little bit of football, just a little bit.
That's what happened.
I mean, look at the passing yards for that. They had 100 and something yards. How do you lose that game?
Look at our defense showed up. We have, say, 4 true freshmen playing our defense.
Okay, the future looks good. I'm not saying it
Our
doesn't.
defense was good.
But we also lost commits. So I don't care what people say, "Oh, his players haven't played." Yeah, but if you're a good coach in college, you have to be a good recruiter. Losing a good commit doesn't have good faith in you as a recruiter or a coach.
Exactly.
And who's to say these people don't play well and now get offered places to play better at Michigan or Ohio State because they played very well as true freshmen? Let's bring you somewhere else next year.
5-star talent. That in the wins don't matter.
James Franklin.
But
You got talent. They got plenty of talent in Penn State.
and I'm going to use it for. Yeah, you can always develop a 5-star talent.
What's Billy Napier been doing with his talent? Exactly.
When we won that game, everyone rated that game like we won the freaking national title. Everyone rated that goddamn field.
Because it might be the last league of the season.
Hell yeah.
And Brian Kelly are at Cabo somewhere smoking a good cigar, and they're like, "Yeah,
They got $50 million to not.
Did you see that he might
What, Saban?
no, at Odron.
they're gonna hire him back."
He wants
He wants to from
every analyst, and even he said, like, "I want it back. I want to coach." Like, they did him wrong when they fired him or let him go, and they said that he
Good.
No.
you can't do that and
Mike discipline. Mike
Eat
discipline.
the mic.
I am eating the mic. They didn't want to fucking French kiss it damn thing.
French kiss the mic and do the most action you got about here.
4 months. Fuck off. It's like he just probably said, like, "I want the job back." So it's just up to like the LSU.
I just love how everyone's putting Nick Saban in all these jobs. I don't think he wants to coach, but at the same time, I think he wouldn't mind coaching because if you get fired, you still get $60 million.
don't let this Terry know it's gonna have him back coaching again. So, no.
Don't let Miss Carey talk to the agents' wife because she's like, "Oh wait, if he gets fired, he still gets $60 million? Deal." And then she'll tell him to suck really bad. Go to a team, let him suck, and then go ahead and get $60 million not to coach. You know, if they want to pay a coach so much money to not coach, I'm available at a low price of $2 million. Fire me, all you have to pay me is $2 million, okay? $2 million. 58 million, 60 million, pay me $2 million, and if you fire me, you only have to pay me $2 million. And these coaches like, deal.
If you fire me,
You want to know our recruiting process is? You can go out and party. I'll buy the drinks.
But I will say that.
Oh wait, you're not 21? My bad.
That one with is that boy just sat.
Yeah, he's runs past it. You thought Saban was a hard ass man. This kid is worse.
But there is a lot of great coaching down there. He does
Yeah. It's like Daniel Lee said, you want to fire me, go ahead and fire me. I will be coaching somewhere next year.
Paul Chris is looking at the Oklahoma State job.
that would
Oregon State.
Great. For Paul Chris was not a bad coach.
No.
It was his time. Tim Leonard is coach in Wisconsin. That's where he needs to be head coach.
watching those stuff.
Watch him go to freaking Alina or something there. He goes home and sent coach after Kirk Ferentz because we did him wrong. He's like, screw you, Badgers, even though he was a Badger himself.
Ferris is in fire. You die out.
Well, that's why.
That's the one. Jim, they never got to one of the national championship stuff. But what's there?
Jim Leonard, we're talking about his name. I love Jim Leonard or Penn State on that defense.
If you can clear on offense, and I'm down for it.
That'd be
Because Jim Leonard, the coach who goes, hey, you're the offensive coordinator. You give me the offensive guy, and you run the offense. I'll worry about the defense.
Okay, so yeah, I would definitely think that, but that's the only thing.
you got
That Jim Leonard would let the offense guy do that. Kind of reminds me of Dungy. Hey, Danny, you do the offense. You don't need any help on the offense. You do that.
Right.
That's what Leonard would do in Penn State. Hey, whoever my offense coordinator is, run it by me if you want. You know what we're going to be doing, but I'm going to be focusing on defense. Big Ten right now, you ain't got a defense, you ain't doing shit.
And defense, you get Jim Leonard in there, you stop Indiana, and they don't score.
Fernando Mendoza for Heisman. Would have thought that.
First quarterback taken for sure. That guy has shown great throughout this year. He's played Oregon. He's played a top Penn State team.
Berkeley.
Huh?
There's some Berkeley.
Oh, I think you said Brooklyn.
Berkeley.
I know. I thought you said Brooklyn. Like Brooklyn. He's bringing the hood to them.
Just a quick update. Falcons, 9:03 left in the fourth.
I think if Mendoza's got to be one of the first picks overall because he has shown against the Oregon team, against a tough Penn State team, this dude has not faltered. And pressure. Yeah, he threw a pick yesterday, but when it came down to it, he scored the touchdown.
Right.
Well, we're gonna move on. We got a drink special to do.
Vodka.
Promo. I'm gonna start setting up.
All right, so he's gonna start setting up. So you're gonna see cameras move, this, that.
We're throwing a shot.
So first of all, we are sponsored by B&L Creative Designs. It is the holiday season. B&L Creative Designs shop on Etsy. Stuff, whatever you want. They're not prejudiced against anything on holiday. But go ahead, go to B&L Creative Design Shop on Etsy. Go ahead and get some woodworking, some good cutting boards, ornaments, lights. It's that time of year. They can get out to you. T-shirts, necklaces, anything. Rings, jewelry, pretty much of anything. They can get that out to you. So it's pretty. Yeah, they're gonna be board. I don't think they'll make it though. They'll probably go order it online and send it to you for $2 extra. Don't worry. Actually, if you order the Ouija board, I'll test it out here.
We'll test it on the real.
But there's a 2-man shop, so they will get it out to you in time and everything. Just tell what you want. Again, that's B&L Creative Design Shop. See. Also, it's that time of year as well. I'm gonna throw this out. It's that time of year we all feast and we get heavy eating and everything, and then boom, January 1st happens. We all want to lose weight. Good way to lose weight is go to Mega Street. They're not paying me for this. Trust me, I wish they would give me free subscription for $45 a month. But Mega Strong Fitness, you get 11 workouts for $45 a month. Great. And you know what? You can do it at home. But anyway,
Heavy eating, just take some laughs.
yeah.
You're all filming it full of shit. So.
Well, we're about to be full. So how we're gonna do this drink roulette real quick is Jake is actually gonna go first because one of them does have alcohol. So we're gonna make sure that one doesn't get put in. He's gonna get a drink. Hopefully he gets 2 of the bad ones in. So 2 bad ones, 2 good ones. Once he's done with his 2, he's gonna replace the 2. And then me and Carl are gonna go back and forth. That's how it should go. And then Bill's gonna rearrange everything. We don't know, so he's just gonna pretty much take the 2 out and put 2 new ones in. Try not to have a reaction. I know that's gonna be very shortly. Take, and then Mr. Google will take those 2 out, and then me and Carl will go back and forth. All right. So you did leave the alcoholic one out, right? Okay. All right. Get up there. Were they both bad?
Were they bad?
Were they both the bad ones?
Oh, no.
All right. So that's gonna be one. You can just mix it around. So you're gonna mix them around now because we knew what the good ones were. And then we got 4 drinks.
Yep.
And you I take 2.
Yep.
But this is the thing. There is going to be still 2 bad ones.
Okay.
Which one did he drink? Was one looking reddish?
Both the bad ones.
Yeah, but so one of them was mine and one of them was yours.
Oh, hot sauce and milk.
Mine, Dragon Deer's Frazzle milk, which is a slushy. Yeah, alcohol.
Okay, I made the alcohol one.
Alcohol. That Frazzle, slushy, and
You got both bad ones, so.
Your turn.
I had extreme regret.
what do you want to go first? I had Extreme Regret, and then I ran out of that, so I put the other one in there, and I had Dragon Deer. I'll go first.
Then we can Rochambeau for it.
All here.
Let's see. Oh, wow.
In the cup.
Yes.
I'll take a sip.
Really, you couldn't get all that out of the straw?
No.
Your sucking skills are that
No
bad.
matter, he can't take that one. All right, go. Your turn? Yeah.
What was it? Straight up.
I'm gonna have you money for this. No.
Now it's
Good.
Yeah, it's in the cup. I thought you asked if there's a good drink. I'm like, I'm not telling you.
Oh, that was a drink.
I think it was that mine?
Yeah.
That's the alcohol.
Run.
All right, my turn. We're gonna replace those 2. We're gonna replace them around. Know where the good ones are.
Oh no, that's Zach's. I'm sorry.
Spice hit you?
Sleep it out. Oh, it was yours?
I was requested by a listener that this would make more interesting if I took my shirt off.
Let listener take their shirt off and watch.
Sorry, bro. Bro can't take her shirt off. A lot of people in the hospital.
That's on your head either.
there you go.
We just lost viewers.
Nipples are hard. Hold here.
It's like, cool. Like, Do this one, right?
Yep.
That's the one you can't do. So I'll make no bad ones. They got 2 bad ones.
Some bullshit.
Unpaid Burt Crusher.
That was
No, it's not supposed to be.
These are good for you. Compared to the last one.
Oh fuck yes.
So I survived this drink roulette.
cold water touchdown. Taylor.
You are.
Oh, and mostly you can have 3 minutes.
This is all for Zach.
Taylor won.
It's a bitch.
Hold on.
You want a punishment? Like the snowball?
No, I didn't get bad ones from you. He's trying to take it out on me.
Not putting anything on anybody.
If I get a good one, this will watch you come back with the 4th one. They're all bad.
That little hand comes good.
Peter, you
How do you think I feel?
shut up.
You're the one complaining about being cold.
Hold on. I got called out, so I got it. There. I got
You want
called.
to get through on this?
No, I'm freezing. Fuck off. I'm wearing a sweater.
You talking about? They're both wearing
That's fine.
sweaters.
Come on.
Okay. Are we done?
I felt the coldness of the slushy. I'm like, yep, mine. I'm good. I felt it through the straw with my hand as soon as I did it.
All right.
A second. Right into your baby. What's the good one on that one?
All the way on the end.
You know, that's the where I was gonna go. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go right where I went last time. Oh yeah, that was mine. On my fingers before, and then I was like, screw it.
I need some water. I need some water. Why?
As I said.
So
I'm always part-time now.
I'll tell you though, I will not be here next week, but that's because I'm going away for the weekend.
Oh,
You guys can still do it though, so we can get it every week. I think the 10 a.m. slot's very good because it's before the NFL games usually. Well, this is the last intermission. Oh yeah, another Spain one.
watched it. Doesn't help getting over a cold.
I got mine.
I know.
As soon as I felt it through the straw, I knew like I could feel the coldness of the straw. I'm like, yep, that's mine.
You know, this is
Now we're gonna have more viewers. So, because we're all getting naked, naked morons. So I think we're gonna have. I thought we were gonna have a not a cold take, but what's the question?
I don't have a question. I got a couple things.
No, what? But what's this? That's the cold take, right? When he gives us a question.
Yeah.
Oh, do we got a cold take today? Oh, no cold take.
Cold up in here. That's it.
I'm good. Yeah.
Some people look so hard.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I didn't put a cold take together, guys.
Oh, that's fine.
I can come up with one.
Go ahead.
Right now, or we're gonna talk about the NFL.
Oh, we're done.
That one is a few.
This NFL season is just totally unpredictable. Yeah. Like, you got the Green Bay Packers who play great against good teams, but then sucks against bad teams. Get it for free. Yeah, you got plenty of time. Doesn't take you 2 hours to eat one, does it?
Microwave.
I don't know. You gotta eat that big piece, you know. 5,000 calories. You know? Microwavable hamburger. It's not broken. Does it come with the meat?
I'm making broccoli, so I'm hungry.
I'm not hungry either. I just starved myself. Nutritional value right here. So no, the NFL this season is just
It's crazy.
there's no. I mean, the Colts were dominating, but they're not doing it. The last couple weeks they haven't dominated. There's no clear cut. This person's dominating everyone.
There's no
Even
clear
though
cut
with Kansas City
team
and
wins.
Mr. Let's go 500 miles an hour, which she's running still oh shouldn't be.
Clear cut team that's
I'm clear now.
along.
If you're 120 miles an hour, reckless driving, and family gets hurt, you shouldn't be in the league the rest of the year.
Speaking of Henry Ruggs, there
Nice.
he's trying to make an NFL comeback. Actually, Barkley is close with him. That he's working out. Staying.
He's very interested in the practice squad. You know why they're not going to sign him? Because the PR is so bad to sign him. Look at what happened to Deshaun Watson. Same thing will happen to Henry Ruggs. That team will start losing every damn game. Justice is served. I'm sorry. You drive 120 miles an hour. You don't deserve a second chance in the league. You ruined. Now, do you deserve a second chance in life? Sure.
Yeah.
You do your time, whatever. People died. That's understandable as long as you show regret. But you don't deserve a second chance at millions of dollars.
No.
You don't deserve a second
At
chance.
least
at that.
none of the NFL.
No. You want to go to the UFL? Sure. But you don't deserve a second chance to make $1 million in the NFL because you ruined that shot. Right?
I would definitely.
If me or you did it, how hard would it for us to find a job as felons?
Right.
We would be in jail longer if any of us in this room did it.
That's a. Whoa.
Exactly. So you got to get in jail. It's fine. He did his time. But just like Rasheed Rice, how many of us would have been in jail for going 120 miles an hour, causing an accident? Whether no one, even though no one died, how we would all be in jail for a lot longer than Rasheed Rice was.
I think it would be.
Close enough to it. That's reckless driving. You don't deserve a shot in the NFL this year. Yes, no one died, but Rasheed Rice doesn't deserve to come back.
Oh, farmer's sweater.
I just think that
He's got a good point.
Henry Ruggs doesn't deserve a shot to come back. He does deserve a shot to come back in the NFL, sure, on the practice squad and show that his character has changed. But that's what the UFL's for. Show that you still got the
I
talent.
was going to say, go to the UFL for a couple of seasons, prove that you're wanting to come back, prove that you're committed to coming back.
Continue driving, driving fast. In fact, I don't think he even has a license. And you can prove that you can stay out of trouble, then you can come back. But you can't just Jim go, oh, I want to come back to the NFL. Prove it. Prove you're going to act right. You didn't act right the first time. Out there in the league for 15 years, you start acting wrong. Look at Mark Sanchez. They finally officially fired him. I don't know why he wasn't fired after all the details came out.
Well,
first of all, it was weird that he just got stabbed. We're like, why did he just get randomly stabbed? Did he get a fight? What happened? And then all of a sudden it turns in he was assaulting the driver. Drunk. And did you hear about that story? Mark Sanchez? He was drunk in Indianapolis. And he got stabbed. We're like, oh shit, he got stabbed. What happened? He must have got in a fight or something.
Yeah.
No, he was drunk and then he went to a delivery driver, like a 60-something-year-old driver, trying to kick him out of the damn car or whatever. So the delivery guy stabbed him to defend himself. So now Mark Sanchez got brought up on felony charges of assault and everything because he assaulted this dude. So Fox finally fired him.
Well, they
Just this week, this happened like 3 weeks ago. He should have fired when that happened.
Well, they were looking for a replacement for the rest
You don't need to look for a replacement right away. You know what? Because he ain't coming back anyway. He just announced that he got fired. Well, once the details came out, you should announce he got fired. Who cares about the replacement? You knew you were going to get somebody else.
Fired.
Pat McAfee might go there. You know, he openly criticized ESPN and Disney for this deal with the YouTube TV. Going, you're costing millions, blah, blah, blah. We just need to get a deal done. And YouTube TV said you're going to get a refund if Disney can't come up with a $20 refund if Disney can't come up with a solution. If they can't get a deal done, YouTube TV subscribers will get a refund, supposedly, is what they're saying.
But
Speaking bad about the company.
Yeah.
Go ahead and fire him. Fox will hire him in a heartbeat.
Fox, CBS, NBC fire
Anybody that does NFL will hire, or college football will hire him in a heartbeat. He'll work back for WWE full time every Monday night. Raw will take him back in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Raw takes him back to Royal Rumble. Right to the top.
He took a hiatus this time to watch. Triple H will take him right back. He's one of the best commentators of all time in WWE. Because he brings that energy. But when Jey Uso comes out, dude standing on the damn table doing yeet and everything, Michael Cole to do it.
That Wade Barrett.
This guy has energy wherever he goes. ESPN will never. This guy's untouched.
Yeah.
But if they fire him because he spoke out on the company, they will regret it. He's not wrong. They need to get a deal done.
Yeah, he's not wrong. There's a lot of people pissed off.
Monday night, you could have watched some of the good college football games last week. Texas was playing. That was a good one. There were some good games on last week that you could watch with ESPN and be at YouTube TV. And a lot of people have YouTube TV because of the NFL Sunday Ticket.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but yeah, back to the NFL. Who do you think's the top contenders for the Super Bowl this year?
I think Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos, though. Yeah, the way they beat all those teams that aren't even halfway there. They beat one team with a winning record, the Eagles. That a lot of people are actually, the Giants beat them. Okay, they destroyed them. But everyone else has like 2 wins.
Win, goddamn it.
Yeah, but you got to win against good teams though too.
Yeah, somebody get healthy again. He's a former MVP.
Baltimore's been playing. They turned around against Chicago. They really did.
We know how that always ends up.
The thing is, can you still count out the Chiefs, even though they haven't been playing well, when it becomes the playoffs? That's the thing. The Chiefs are really the Patriots in the playoffs. They just, we'll play in the regular season, but when the NFL postseason comes, they're like, now we're playing.
They'll be a lower seed.
But who cares? They're in, and then the next thing you know, they're in the playoffs. Because
for a 7th to win a Super Bowl.
plus they get a 7th seed because they've been messing around in the regular season, and they put the best teams, and they just beat the best team, and now their path to the Super Bowl is easy because they should have been a higher seed.
Right.
I don't think you see the Chiefs.
Negatives on too.
I don't think the Chiefs.
It's not unheard of for the lowest seed to beat everybody, then win the Super Bowl.
I
I think the best team of football is the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Then they go get another weapon that they don't need.
We asked this question: how much of it was Sam Darnold versus with the Vikings and everything last year? And Sam Darnold's still playing well. Now we just ask ourselves: how badly cursed are the New York teams? Daniel Jones is doing well. Sam Darnold's still doing good outside of Minnesota. Justin Fields look good in Pittsburgh. Goes to freaking the Jets, and they only won one game.
They scored 31.
Aaron Rodgers goes to Steelers and starts winning.
They
They are cursed.
31 points in there. Seattle.
I thought you were talking about they've only scored 31 points and a half. Because we're talking about the Jets.
No.
And
Yeah.
then the Giants got a good team put together.
Yeah.
With Jackson Dart, Cam Scadaboo, and the Cam Scadaboo gets
No.
so he cursed New York. It's because they say that the New York Giants are the Giants, and they're really New Jersey. I saw a thing on Facebook, by the way, with the NFL. It said, "What's the highest populated city that doesn't have an NFL team?" It was San Antonio. No, they're wrong. It's New York. They don't play in New York. Exactly. So therefore, it's New York. Whoever came up with that. They said, "Well, you're half right." No, I'm fully right. Just because they're called New York, they don't play in New York.
They did for a little while, then they moved, and they got a new stadium, and it was in New Jersey.
Yeah, that's why they got cursed. They're not New York, and they're called New York.
Minute 4.
Good, huh? Not bad.
They're up and down, which is to be expected.
They're on.
But it's to be expected. This is all like it's like this is the thing. Supposed to be the last 4 or 5 games last year. Up and down here.
The Falcons taking that division, or you see Tampa Bay still?
Okay.
No,
Not yet.
maybe.
Not yet. A couple years, maybe.
Hey, Bryce Young is getting it together.
No.
I mean, if they get the Packers, granted, it was not a great game, But look, I mean, they scored how many points? 13. Like the defense was still good for Green Bay. Allowing 16 points, the offense just can't get it done.
Yeah.
I mean, you allow 16 points. Usually, that should be a win for a good offensive team. Then, the next week, watch they play against Philly. They throw up 25 points. Where was that against the Panthers? They're playing a Super Bowl champion who still has to prove. It's not like they're dominating everyone, so they still have to show that they can repeat, right? I don't think you see the Eagles in the Super Bowl. I think you see Detroit or Seattle in the Super Bowl. I think you see the Packers can sneak in there. Hell, even the Bears can sneak in if they keep playing the way they're playing.
After the Rams.
It's still wide open as long as these teams continue the way they're going. Because I mentioned the Bears, right? This is about the time last year they started a week ago, but still, they're 5-3. They don't look like they're going to drop down. They could. I mean, anybody can just drop down.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams, yes, he's not the greatest quarterback. He still makes mistakes, but you know what? He's not losing it for him. The defense is keeping him in there, and that's what you need. To win the Super Bowl, you need the defense.
Finally got a great.
He stepped up against the Ravens last week. He stepped up.
The Ravens defense is always great.
Yeah.
You're talking about a team that had number one offensive stat last year. That defense was still.
Yeah, but speaking of the DC,
I think the NFC North is going to be one of the hardest divisions to win. I mean, look how close everyone is right there. The Titans saving the Packers right now from dropping down the rankings, to be honest with you. That's probably the best thing Green Bay can do is go, hey, we tied. It's keeping us up there. But at the same time, the Bears are right there. The Lions are right there. The Vikings are right there. Patriots are doing good too. They're number one in that division, aren't they?
Drake may look like Tom Brady incarnate.
But they got a great coach. Tennessee's like, hey, we're not winning with Vrabel, by Vrabel, and the Patriots like, come here, please.
Well, that trading Brown was kind of a nail. Trading AJ Philly was the nail.
But that wasn't, I mean, again, you get a new GM in there, you get a new coach usually. Like if they fired Ben Johnson, or if they fired Bull at Chicago, they're not firing Johnson. But most times, if you had a coach that's been there a long time and the GM got fired, the coach didn't get fired.
Yeah. Yep.
They want someone new.
Unless in England that for the last 20 years.
Where you can't bring the GM coach.
Yeah.
It's just like they're not going to fire the GM in Dallas.
Also, the owner.
It's true, though. They're not going to fire him. Needs to fire him. Huh? Wow, that was hard.
That was that quick.
On the line. Okay, that's what I mean. Yeah, God fire that guy. Again, it's mental healthness, right? Let's talk on that real quick.
Marshall.
Mental healthness, but let's not forget there's another story. He ran from authorities, and then they found him later dead with a gunshot. So, did he do something wrong? It's like, well, they're not going to take me. I'm going to kill myself before I go to jail. Or was he just in an unmental state that he didn't stop for the police? You don't know which one it was. Again, when he was speeding and everything, that's what the chase could have been. It was just him speeding, right? It's not like he did anything illegal. Yes, he was running from the authorities, but let's not say he started doing something illegal and he just didn't want to get caught by the cops. And if he did, that's still a mental illness, not stopping for the cops. When you're in the NFL and you're a star player in the NFL.
But you got to touch him.
That's what I'm saying. You're a star player. It's not like he's on the bench. You're getting a touchdown means you're playing.
Yep.
You're maybe not star, but you are up there playing. It's not like you're a bench member to come in when you're down by 50 or you're almost on the practice squad.
Mm-hmm.
Not about that.
Hurry up, breathing.
Yeah, so hearts go out to him, and just let's look at it. Everyone's going to say, "Oh well, CTE." I don't think CTE had anything to do with it. I think this is more than just CTE. It's kind of that whole depression thing.
Do you guys watch that Rule video?
What does that got to do with Marshawn Keelan?
Talk about it. I think.
Sorry.
Nick Hoffman.
I think you did.
Where did Marshawn Keelan play?
Right. Yeah, nail on the head there. Somebody down and out at work or just out and about. Like, okay, you look a little down.
Look, I mean, we all get the point, and I still no. I'm proving a point. You ain't no punk ass. Anyway, I just want to say, like, we're all busy in this world and everything, and like, people here suffer from mental illness on the podcast. Jake's talked about it, and we still check in with him from time to time, whether we're busy or not, whether we see him or not. We still say, "How you feeling, man? How you doing?" If you know someone that's going through,
That's how I'm fucking free.
if you are busy in life, still check in with those people. You know people like that, still check in. Whether you're great friends with them or not, whether you fell off, just like, hey, you know what? I thought about you. How are you doing? Like, I go to church every Sunday, try to every Sunday, and I'm like, you know, I reflect on my week. How can I be better? How can I do this? It's like maybe I should check on some people that I know are going through some tough times.
And it's not say like depression or mental health.
One thing in their life, they think depression.
So it can great. And
Well, hey, the divorce is in the works. The lawyer has filed it.
somewhat shitty over there. I would say that like it's not for me and you know, like I said, everybody else. It's like to reach out to people, not only for them, but you know, maybe they'll just get to see them. I've reached out. I reached out to I hear you're going hear from you. Really bad thing. So it's in for okay. Oh, and I got people up there too. I got people all over the finally got 25. But anybody. Not really a cool thing, but it's kind of just okay. Then go leave. Then leave. No one's keeping you here. You're not getting paid. You're not going to get bought out. Want to go?
I wish we did. No, me too. Talk tomorrow. Like, see you.
Oh, I'm buying an island, and
I love how like okay, we're in broadcasting. So on ESPN, you might know where I'm going with this. They always like to promote the games that are coming. And WWE, right? When did the hockey season start? Like last month?
Yeah.
I don't see any promotion for the NHL.
Well, not ESPN Plus.
I don't have ESPN Plus.
ESPN promotes it. Talk about this game's on ESPN Plus, so this is on TNT because ESPN is really the go-to now with hockey. They got rid of basketball and with hockey.
Let's just say if I didn't have my app, fuck was going on? Sorry.
Pay attention, but that's because hockey becoming number one over football for me now. Barely pay attention to my fantasy team every week. I just go on and put optimize. But I'm gonna do our picks. I forget, and then it reminds me, you got picks. I'm like, oh, I already missed Thursdays. I'll pick it today, and then I already forgot to make the picks again and told me earlier today because I'm more focused.
Say like, and for me, I think like NBC's doing a great job with basketball. I haven't watched. I've watched a couple of
Basketball.
but I'm going back.
We're a customer.
I'm going back to the 90s. They're all these guys. It's great here to talk about looking back. You never be sure to get to say about it. Just get everybody's missing. Pretty much saying that we owe it to the fans to go out there and play. Now, if you're hurt, you're hurt.
And they didn't do low management.
No. And they're talking about it's something that I don't feel like. That's one thing. But
More money to play less games.
yeah.
They're only required to play like 72 games if they're not really hurt.
But it's like he put a kid. I'm gonna give you this for example. I'm going to Detroit. That that's paid ticket up in the nosebleeds talking shit to me. I want to play not only because he paid the ticket, but I want to.
Honestly, load management's the worst thing ever. I don't know who started it, why we started it, but you're getting paid more money than they did in the 90s, and you're playing less time. Like I understand with new technology and everything. You're like, oh, they need a little bit more rest, but they stopped doing a lot of the back-to-back games that they did in the 90s.
Yeah.
Even in the final, they don't do in a row anymore. It's like a game off, a game, and then you do travel, so you have 2 days off, and then a game off, a game. Like you don't play back-to-back in the playoffs.
And it's not as physical it was back in the hockey. They're playing every other day. You got and baseball was playing in a row. We're gonna have a travel playing again.
Exactly. And sometimes they play in the regular season. They play all but like 2 games a month.
Right.
2 games a month they have off.
So I was just bringing that up. Now I'm getting to the broadcast. How great Iron Eagle. Do you guys have other ones outside? Like Kenny Albert with hockey.
Oh, great hockey announcer. And Kenny Albert's doing a lot of Madison Square Garden football.
But I'm not going to play. Yeah. Because we can get another.
Same if it's faster.
Yeah. I think one of the best is what's his name? Fox. No. College. That call on Indiana, like that is proof. He lost his voice while he's doing it. Like usually you lose your voice after the broadcast.
Yeah.
He lost while he was making the call. But the way he always sounds excited, usually it's one of the Ohio State. But when he sounds excited, he's like, yeah, I love Gus. Like he's like he gets so excited. I think him and like Kirk Herbstreit would be like a great duo, or him and Pat McAfee.
Oh yeah.
I think Pat needs to call some football games.
I like. I don't think Brady's.
That's a good. I think that's a better pairing than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I think. Yes, we're all mad because Greg Olson got kicked out of it, but I think Greg Olson's a great caller too.
He did everything last week with Carolina.
I think Greg Olson, a great commentator.
He wasn't even pro Carolina. He wasn't biased. Okay, Green Bay do this.
I'm not gonna lie, Greg Olson was one of my favorite tight ends of all time.
Yeah.
I loved him in Chicago. Like I still thought Greg Olson was a great tight end in Chicago.
Yeah.
Great with the Panthers. I think he's one of the most underrated tight ends.
Was he also in Seattle?
I think so.
For a little, fairly.
University of Miami. He was. I see him in my college. He came. For that.
Tom Brady's the only quarterback. Super Bowl match.
Why are you fasting without eating that right now? I'm trying to kill somebody.
We get popular. I'm gonna just say
It's a and this. Messenger.
yeah.
Okay.
You told him down and then recommended.
The Sunday, the Patriots best QB since Tom Brady takes on Patriots.
And Bucks play today.
Yeah, it says this Sunday, the Patriots best QB since Tom Brady takes on the Buccaneers best QB since Tom Brady. Oh, he's another fantastic announcer. I think he's up. Him and Kenny Albert. Like, I missed the Rangers broadcast. Both of them. They did it last year. One was retiring. I think the other one's like, I can't do without him. And that's the one that was like, and that's a power play goal. Sam Rosen and someone else. They did it.
Broadcaster, but he went down to local. He had trials.
Yeah, MSG. So he did only Rangers broadcast for NHL. And he's like, and that's a power goal. And he was like, oh, but they got two new people and they're okay. But I want to hear, if I'm listening to a hockey game and I hear Sean McDonough, I get excited. But I hear Kenny Albert, I'm like, just his voice, right? It's the tone of his voice. Like, not how enthusiastic. If you go by that, I think Sean McDonough is better. But Kenny Albert has the voice.
I'm not saying any of these guys my standard when it comes to calling work is madness. Get up to there. I don't care what you play. If they're
Talk about local broadcasters, and this isn't just bias. The Packers. Those guys get excited when the Bears, right? They show enthusiasm. You go to other like the Vikings broadcasting network, they're like, "Oh, the Packers just scored," or the Bears just they're depressed. But when the Packers guys announce it, they're like, "Oh, what a catch by DJ Moore!" Like they're still ecstatic about it, and they just scored against the Packers. Even if they're taking the lead and beat the Packers, what a game. Unfortunately, the Packers lost, but they're still excited about it.
Right.
I like them for local, but they're never going to leave the Packers.
no, they're not.
He's part of I can't think of the name because I watch on TV.
But
That's the dagger.
Oh my! I'm on baby with a capital A.
Mark Manus, just around the corner over.
On for
Once in a while, but usually it's Mark Manus.
he didn't know that.
He's invited him. All right, but next week, we should have a podcast 10 a.m. I won't be here weekend. But Mr. Google will probably take my place. And then we should start, especially with everything going on. We need to get this momentum train going again. And then in 2 weeks, we will have Mr. Dylan Lewis back talk about his experience at Blizzard Bash. Go ahead and watch it online. He'll send that link out on Facebook, and I'll just share it on the podcast and my personal. You guys can share it on your personal, and let's get some viewers watching Dylan on day number 1 at least. He might be number 2 that day. Who knows?
Take a shit.
Yeah, right in the start. It's not the final get made.
What?
You should see him. He's like, I'm on fire.
I want to have
He got out. He's like, I'm over here.
my last thing is when you mentioned go some. Remember it's 20.
Oh, the last time is now a tournament. They said LA Knight, and then he pulled out another card. And he said, I'm just going to keep this to myself until later. I think it is could be Joe Hendry. Because if he stayed his name, he would appear. So you have to wait to say that. You have to wait. Or it's Jericho or like Edge or a surprise. But I can see it being Joe Hendry because I said if it's not Edge or Jericho, it's got to be Joe Hendry.
It's got to be someone that can.
Joe Hendry has called out John Cena when he was the TV champion in the summer. So I can imagine Joe Hendry being the one and then beating John Cena to push. Another name that has been circulating because he has no more dates in Hollywood is the final boss. I'm like, please no. Wasn't it supposed to be once in a lifetime opportunity like 5 matches ago? But because of what happened this year, he was the boss. He turned heel and then turned face again. He could face The Rock. That would still be a storytelling line.
Long term.
Yeah. If it's not Edge, though, I want it to be Joe Hendry. Yeah. I don't even want it to be Jericho. I want it to be Joe Hendry.
When I said it might have been, I was like, no.
No, stupid.
That's Vince
They
McMahon.
better have crumpled that up and threw it out.
I
I
don't
literally
mind
lose
being
a
in the
fan
tournament.
because of how much it costs to watch these damn pay-per-views.
Well, I don't mind it being in the tournament. I don't want it being the one that
So if he wins, it's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't care about Gunther. He became world champion already. This should be someone who is like Edge or someone who you're going to launch that career with. And with Joe Hendry possibly signing with WWE next year, this would be perfect to launch his career.
Oh yeah, it's almost like a Royal Rumble Money in the Bank win because
It's ready.
So, but anyway, next week, same time, same
Thank
place.
you. Bye.
Love you, Dylan.